Have you ever wondered what the world's most expensive burger tastes like? We're not talking about your average fancy restaurant burger with a bit of truffle oil. We're talking about a culinary masterpiece, a symbol of pure extravagance that costs more than a used car. Today, we're diving deep into the dazzling, decadent history of the one and only Glamburger. Our story begins not in a greasy spoon diner, but in the heart of London, at a restaurant called Honky Tonk. The year is 2014. The world was buzzing with food trends, but chef Chris Large wanted to create something that would shatter all expectations. He wasn't just aiming to make a good burger, he wanted to create an edible icon. His vision was to take the humble hamburger, a food of the people, and elevate it to the highest echelons of haute cuisine. The goal: to break the Guinness World Record for the most expensive burger on the planet. And so, the Glamburger was born. Now, what exactly goes into a burger that, at the time, was priced at an eye-watering £1,100, or about $1,700 back then? Forget your standard beef patty and cheddar cheese. This was a symphony of the world's most luxurious ingredients, a culinary treasure map assembled on a bun. Let's start with the heart of the matter: the meat. This wasn't just any ground beef. The patty for the Glamburger was a meticulously crafted blend of 220 grams of Kobe Wagyu beef, minced with 60 grams of New Zealand venison. Why this combination? Kobe beef, from the Tajima strain of Japanese black cattle, is world-renowned for its intense marbling, which creates a buttery, melt-in-your-mouth texture that is simply unparalleled. The venison was added to provide a rich, gamey counterpoint, cutting through the richness of the beef and adding a layer of complex flavor. But Chef Large didn't stop there. He seasoned this magnificent blend with smoked Himalayan salt, giving it a subtle, earthy smokiness, and at the very center of this patty, a surprise awaited: a liquid pocket of pure indulgence. Black truffle brie. Imagine biting into the burger and having this warm, creamy, and intensely aromatic cheese ooze out. The truffles, known as black diamonds of the culinary world, infuse the brie with an unforgettable, musky flavor that perfectly complements the rich meat. It was a masterstroke of culinary engineering, turning a simple patty into a molten treasure chest. So we have the patty, but a burger is more than just its meat. What about the supporting cast? The bacon, for instance, wasn't your everyday supermarket variety. It was maple syrup-coated streaky bacon, pan-fried to crispy perfection. The sweetness of the maple and the saltiness of the bacon created that classic sweet and savory combination that we all love, but elevated to a whole new level. Then came the lobster. Yes, you heard that right. Lobster on a burger. Canadian lobster poached in Iranian saffron. Saffron is the most expensive spice in the world by weight, harvested by hand from the crocus flower. It imparted a beautiful golden hue and a subtle, honey-like floral note to the sweet, succulent lobster meat. This wasn't just a topping, it was a statement. It was a declaration that this burger was crossing boundaries, blending surf and turf in the most opulent way imaginable. And what's a burger without a bit of sauce and something extra? The Glamburger featured a beautiful Beluga caviar harvested from sturgeon in the Caspian Sea. This is one of the most sought-after and expensive types of caviar in the world, prized for its large, delicate pearls that pop in your mouth, releasing a briny, nutty flavor. It was served alongside a hickory-smoked duck egg, which was intricately covered in edible gold leaf. The rich, creamy yolk of the duck egg acted as a natural sauce, coating every bite in yet another layer of decadence, while the gold leaf added a visual spectacle, making the burger literally glitter. Even the bun was a work of art. It wasn't just a sesame seed bun from a plastic bag. It was a Japanese matcha and cream mayonnaise brioche bun, seasoned with saffron and, you guessed it, coated in more edible gold leaf. The matcha gave the bun a slight, pleasant bitterness and a vibrant green tint, which contrasted beautifully with the gold. The brioche itself was light, fluffy, and buttery, the perfect vessel to hold this mountain of luxury without falling apart. Finally, the finishing touches. The burger was garnished with a mango and champagne just. This sauce was a delicate balance of sweet, fruity mango and the crisp acidity of high-quality champagne. It was then topped with grated white truffle, even more rare and expensive than black truffle, adding a final, intoxicatingly fragrant aroma just before it reached the diner. Putting it all together, the creation of a single Glamburger was a theatrical performance. Each ingredient was sourced from the best producers around the globe. The preparation required immense skill and precision. The gold leaf alone had to be applied with tweezers, a painstaking process. The result wasn't just a meal, it was an event. It was a multisensory experience of textures, flavors, and aromas that few have ever encountered in a single dish. So, the Glamburger officially claimed the Guinness World Record in 2014. It became an instant media sensation. News outlets from all over the world reported on this monument to culinary excess. It sparked debate. Was it a brilliant piece of marketing? A ridiculous waste of money, or a genuine attempt to push the boundaries of what a burger could be? The answer is probably a little bit of all three. From a marketing perspective, it was genius. The Glamburger put Honky Tonk on the global map overnight. People who would never spend over $1,000 on a burger were talking about the restaurant. It generated an incredible amount of buzz and cemented the restaurant's reputation for being bold and innovative. It became a destination for high rollers, celebrities, and foodies on a once-in-a-lifetime splurge. But beyond the marketing, the Glamburger also represented a significant moment in food culture. It challenged our perceptions. The hamburger has always been a democratic food, accessible to almost everyone. By taking that humble foundation and building upon it with the most exclusive ingredients known to man, Chef Large created a paradox. It was both a celebration and a critique of luxury culture. It made people think about the value we place on food, ingredients, and the dining experience itself. Over the years, other chefs and restaurants have attempted to create their own record-breaking burgers. The title of World's most expensive burger has been passed around a few times since 2014, with creations featuring even more outlandish ingredients and higher price tags. But the Glamburger holds a special place in history. It wasn't just the first to reach such heights of fame in the modern social media era. It was the burger that truly defined the concept of the luxury burger. It set the template: use a base of ultra-premium beef, add a rare seafood element, incorporate truffles and caviar, use a custom-made bun, and finish it all with edible gold. Today, while you may not find the original Glamburger on the menu at Honky Tonk, its legacy lives on. It inspired a wave of high-end burgers in restaurants around the world. It made ingredients like Wagyu beef and truffle aioli more common on menus, even in more casual settings. It proved that there is a market for extreme culinary experiences and that people are willing to pay for a story and a spectacle, not just a meal. In the end, the history of the Glamburger is more than just a list of expensive ingredients. It's a story about ambition, creativity, and the power of food to capture our imagination. It's about taking something familiar and transforming it into something extraordinary. It's a glittering, delicious chapter in the ongoing story of food, reminding us that sometimes the most memorable meals are the ones that dare to be completely, unapologetically over the top. So, what do you think? Is the Glamburger a work of art or just crazy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this delicious journey into culinary history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.